In recent video, I mentioned reasons to come and to not come to the Pingjiang Road area. I know some locals will advise you to avoid the place altogether because it just isn't the same. And no, maybe that is true, but some of the ancient elements have been retained. For instance, the many century-old bridges. There are more than a dozen within a mere stretch of around 2 kilometers. Some are beam bridges, some are arch bridges. There is a covered bridge. So it's a great place for bridge and ancient architecture enthusiasts. What's more, because Pingjiang Road is so centrally located, it has a dense network of roadways and waterways. So there are several spots like the one behind me where 2 bridges run perpendicular to each other in extremely close proximity and come together like road junctions. These are pretty rare, even in genuine Shuixiang water towns, because few could rival the Pingjiang Road area in terms of canal and bridge density. So they're pretty interesting. Many of these bridges have been outfitted with signs that introduce their stories, through which you could get a glimpse into the area's past. Of course, the greater area is great for history buffs. There are many World Heritage sites within short distance. We'll see some of those in future videos. And they stand alongside numerous merchants that have been doing business for centuries. Next, we will check out one such household name. Wan Fu Xing is the household name, and gaotuan is the name of the game. As I mentioned before, Pingjiang Road is located in the historic center of Suzhou, and so there's no shortage of historic gaotuan brands in the area. Well, I chose Wan Fu Xing for one reason. I'll explain that later. First, let me explain what gaotuan is. It comprises 2 characters, gao meaning cake, and tuan is short for tuanzi, meaning ball or lump, typically made from sticky rice. Tuanzi goes by many names in China because it is eaten in many parts of China, though particularly prevalent here in the Jiangyin region. I grew up in China, Hong Kong, and the only type of sticky rice ball I had as a kid were sweet ones with fillings like black bean paste. Invariably, they will be boiled in water and then served in that water, or like broth, as a kind of dessert. That is probably the most common form of sticky rice ball seen abroad, and they might even be available in the frozen section of your local Asian supermarket. And if you've had one of those, hit that like. That kind of soupy sticky rice ball is called tangyuan in South China, but known here in the Jiangnan region as tangtuan. That is one type of tuan. There are many types of tuan. For instance, my gym buddy Shun, he is from the neighboring city of Changzhou. His parents make their own tuanzi at home, and they're very kind and gave me quite a few to try. Some had sweet fillings of various sorts. Others contained meat fillings. He said they eat them, steamed or boiled in congee, or fried on a pan, or even with air fry. So many ways to have fun with the tuan. And then there are other tuanzi that are only available during certain times of the year. For instance, springtime has the Qing tuanzi, meaning green ball or verdant plum. I did some videos on those, and I'll link a video below. So after spring comes summer, and of course, summer has its own special kinds of tuanzi. We will check out one such summer lump today, or a few depending on what they have on deck. Here at Wan Fu Xing. 2个炒肉团子，我卖完了。哦，这2个双酱团也卖了。 那有薄荷膏吗？来2块。
哎呦，
薄荷夹膏。好了啊。So too bad, no more 炒肉团子。I'll get some noodles instead. 炒肉面，34面。
1碗炒肉，1碗34，2碗面。
对，2碗面。
好了，30。
好。
里面取面啊。
好的。I'll be right back.
Actually, I wouldn't be right back because the line was long, because Suzhou folks are passionate about their noodles. I share their passion too, but this passion is surprising for outsiders. Most people just don't seem to connect Suzhou with noodles, but the breadth of Suzhou noodles is befuddling. I'll explore more about Suzhou noodles in the future, so remember to subscribe to my channel. Now let's get back to the 炒肉面 stir-fried meat noodles.
Back with the noodles. So let me reposition the camera. I did say Wan Fu Xing is famous for their 炒肉团子. I guess it sold out early in the morning, so I have to settle for the 炒肉面, noodles with stir-fried meat. The numerous other long-standing brands in the vicinity, such as Huang Tianyuan, Jin Shui Tai, Mingyue Lou, they're probably pretty famous for the 炒肉团子 as well. But a viewer of one of my videos specifically recommended Wan Fu Xing for the 炒肉团子. That's why we've come here. It's an opinion echoed by many other viewers and readers of other articles and videos. Of course, opinions are subjective and opinions vary. So hopefully one day I'll get to sample all these different brands and shoot some videos. And hopefully you'll get to sample them yourself. So come to Suzhou when it's feasible, come feast, come and see the real China. So with all these brands, I'm sure the different recipes for the stir-fried meat fillings differ, but the classic recipe consists of ground pork as the basic building block, and then reinforced by wood ear, edible fungus, and bamboo shoot, plus the summer ingredients, such as the Huanghua Cai, aka Jin Cai, the Sichuan daily leaf. And this seasonality-centric mindset, it's manifested in the 炒肉团子 and fillings of the 团子 can also be used as toppings for noodles in the 炒肉面 stir-fried meat noodles. Now I heard that this dish was actually invented by Huang Tianyuan, one of the other well-known gaotuan brands I mentioned a few minutes ago. Story has it that Huang Tianyuan made stir-fried meat fillings that were so delicious. Some customers would buy the 炒肉团子 only for the 炒肉 fillings. They would discard the sticky rice flour dough and save the fillings to use as toppings for noodles. Huang Tianyuan saw this and saw an opportunity and capitalized by unveiling the 炒肉面 stir-fried meat noodles.
Done with the delicious 炒肉面, time to move on to 山寺面, noodles with shredded Asian swamp eel.
Asian swamp eel. As I've explained in a previous video, they are particularly healthy or popular during summer. And this is yet another way to enjoy the shanyu. Ginger shreds, as I've said in that previous video about the 响的蒜头, ginger goes well with the shanyu. And the scallion, very aromatic. You don't have the sizzling oil poured on the eel at the table. But the scallion, they did a good job scalding. Now it's time for dessert. I wanted to order the Xuantong, like a double filling sticky rice log, but it's sold out as well. I just decided on the fly to order another type of summery dessert. 薄荷糕, or this one's the 薄荷夹糕. It's a kind of cake with mint cake. Super minty, but does not taste like toothpaste or chewing gum. I think the different kinds of nuts. I think maybe they have walnut, pine nuts, maybe peanuts, and others embedded within really helps enhance the complexity of the flavor. It's a pity I couldn't show you guys the 炒肉团子 sticky rice ball with stir-fried meat fillings, but this is still a great meal that deserves a lot of my attention. So I'm going to give the rest of the meal my undivided attention and shut up and enjoy. 再见。